The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Spain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A probing pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Eto'o. And he's cut it out. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the pass is intercepted. It's a searching pass. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tevez. Caught offside that time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Hazard. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Beckenbauer. And Mateus. Ambitious ball here. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Maldini. Ajax looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they...
Eto'o! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Substitution for Ajax.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 32, Tevez. Coming on the field, number 10, Adrian.
He's having a go!
Number 17,
now, who's going to be first to this? He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Davids. And it's Rodri. Foot in. That's good vision. Chance! Goal! Spain! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's headed upfield. Beckenbauer. It's a pretty loose pass. Searching pass he's played there. A lot chance, surely! He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That has been cut short. He's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be one
It's
more
a
added
sharp
time.
little ball here. And it's played in. Brilliantly cut out. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Totti. It's Totti! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution for Ajax, number 19, Bale.
So we're into the second 45.
Number 6.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Spain come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That is a brilliant interception. Neymar. And it's Davids. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nice interception, well timed. Saliba cuts it out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Maldini. Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. Davids. Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. Nicely shaped cross. Played into space. Good ball over the top. And he's away. Over to the left. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And it's Neymar. Shifted it to the flank. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ronaldinho charging forward, the ball at his feet. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Serginho. Serginho. Good driving run. Threads one in. Here comes the mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
substitutions taking place.
Spain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Played back in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Picked out brilliantly. That's an excellent interception. Mateus. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a cute ball. That's a good ball out wide. Vinicius Junior. And it's Serginho. And Mateus. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Good ball, good take.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Ronaldinho. Davids. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. Nicely weighted ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Griezmann. Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Adriano. Davids. Now he's got space here. Messi. Mateus. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties have... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Mateus, looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior! That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Maradona. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Maradona. Great vision. Pelé. Conte. Thinks about... He's had a shot! That's another chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. The ball's gone astray. Thuram for Yaya Toure. Could move up a gear here. It's a searching pass. And the pass is intercepted. Maldini. Mateus. Pelé. Good read, needed to be. Spain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. He's found a way past. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nicely... Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Griezmann is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And this is Griezmann. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Incoming delivery. It's out for a goal kick.
Spain really can't go chasing this game.
Oh no, what has happened here? Beckenbauer.
Spain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Beckenbauer. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. He's shifting through the gears here. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Searching pass he's played there. Serginho. And Mateus. Serginho. Pelé. Aldair. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out towards the flank. Maradona looks to get on the end of this. Serginho. Serginho tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mateus! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Pele, driving on and making good progress. Maldini. And it's Yaya Toure. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Eto'o. Kante cuts out the pass. Driving forward. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Perhaps the final meaningful act of Griezmann! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Maradona. Pele. Pele goes on a charge down the left. Good ball over the top. Khan claims comfortably. Beckenbauer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Oh, there's the shot! They've done it! Spain are all square. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Threads one in, and he will charge, surely! And it's Serginho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Eto'o. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Pele. Can he get it through? Mateus. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that has been cleared. Mateus. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Now it's Romario. Knocks it into space. Romario. He has found the way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Vinicius Junior. And it's been played through. He is through here. And they're back on the ball again. Pele. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He can get that clear. Tries to play it through. Now it's Maradona. That's beautifully weighted. And Romario! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
So, time for changes
El dorsal
on
4.
both sides, actually.
Griezmann. El
Well, this is
dorsal
what we've been
23.
waiting for.
Serán
He's had it
sustituidos
nicked
por
away.
el dorsal
Romario
14.
is herring
Neymar.
after that one.
El dorsal 20. Messi. El dorsal 16. Cambio de
Spain
jugadores.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. And Mateus. Now, can they get him away?
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Davids kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pelé. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Serginho. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Pelé. And smartly reclaimed. And he's gone backward here. Davids! And that could come back to haunt them.
Davids really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Davids does well to get it back. Spain are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and
Big chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's certainly onside here. And it's a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Maldini cuts it out. That's a good ball out wide. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. Mateus! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defence. Bellingham! Azar. And it's Azar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's Rijkaard. Adriano. Puskás. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Serginho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Thinks about the shot. Davids. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now there's a fine ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival, Puskás.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mateus. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Puskás. Oh, super find. And he's intervened well there. Chooses to go back. Mateus. Serginho. Now it's Pelé. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adriano has created one goal already. Rijkaard. The ball has bounced loose now. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Aldair. Mateus. Now it's Pelé. Crunching tackle. Cannavaro. Oh, lovely feeding. He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Spain with the corner. They're first.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Looking to go deep. Beckenbauer. Goes looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely feet. Beckenbauer. Nice control. Shot a goal! Azar. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Good driving run. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And Messi! And what a big quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Azar. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. And this is Puskás! Puskás! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Pelé. He's being urged to shoot. Cannavaro. Looking for options for movement. Taken back almost at once. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 19 será reemplazado por el dorsal 13, Eto'o.
And we're underway again.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pelé. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Spain are all square. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And a chance! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Spain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Davids. And it's Azar. And this is Adriano. Can he get it through? Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eto'o. Cannavaro. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Spain
5.
can make
El
their
dorsal
change
15.
now with a break in
Serán
play.
sustituidos por el dorsal 14. Neymar. El dorsal 21.
Hazard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. It's loose and there's a race for... Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mateus. Beckenbauer. Oh, good spread. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Eto'o. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. Chance, surely! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Not the most accurate pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And this chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Baggio with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Short changes him with that pass. Davids. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Neymar. Great ball, and can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. There will be 4 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's lost his man here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ended up in no man's land. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Griezmann. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raul. He's shifting through the gears here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Played into space out wide. Gets into some space. And that's a throw-in. Ball driven towards the far post. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Belletti. Pass is just off target.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That has not gone well. Mateus. Beckenbauer. Griezmann. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction. Oh, what has happened here? And they've got rid. Well, that's well seen too. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Maldini. Salah. And this is Eto'o. And it's Vieira. Shin to shin, bicep. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spain with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a go! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Costa Curta. It's Belletti. Raul. Darren Fletcher. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, perfectly measured that. Eto'o! Not the most convincing of passes. Costa Curta. And it's Fletcher. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Griezmann cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
There will be 1 minute at a
Serginho
time.
receives it in a good position here. And this could be the final action of the first half. Eto'o! Cleared without complication. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Forward tracking back like that all